Hey YouTube, I'm back here. I want to talk about a couple products I used to try to polish my 69 Chargers original taillights here. It's pretty hot here in September in New York, northern New York. It's like 84 in my garage, and I can't open the door because there's a bunch of criminals across the street paving a driveway, so I don't want them to see in here. But anyway, you see here, this is the original passenger side tail light out of my Charger, and I use these two products on it to try to freshen it up. This plastic stuff from McGuire's and the mother's mag and aluminum polish. It did a pretty good job. This tail light it looks pretty decent for being an original piece. They're looking pretty I don't know, old, worn. I've had this car for 25 years. So I don't know, I probably spent 15 minutes on this taillight plastic trying to polish it up. It was a little chalky, you know, and this is as good as I could get it with, you know, not being able to actually like buff it. I don't know how good you can see it in the light here. It's not bad. I mean, I think it's pretty acceptable. But this silver paint in the taillights, you know, long since been worn away, but it's good enough for my street race drag car. The chrome actually came out pretty well. It's got a few pits and stuff in it. You can't see any of this exposed. What I'm showing you now doesn't show on the car, so I didn't really scrub the shit out of it like that. But I was afraid to really break this, the way it's attached with these little fragile peening here back in the back. So, but the front edge came out pretty well. It looks pretty good up here. The top doesn't come out very well. You can't really see it so much on the car unless you're on your knees, but I might try to wet a rag and see if that'll scrub and wash that off clean a little bit. But that seemed to be pretty stubborn up there. But you don't really see it. It's, you know, the taillights be like this in the car. But they seem to work pretty good. I wish this plastic stuff worked really well on the gauge faces, which, you know, are pretty, they're plastic as well, and they don't see much exposure to anything but dust if you leave the windows open, you know. I don't know how you can see the gauges in the car because the light situation in my garage is pretty lackluster, but those gauge faces, especially the original ones over here, you know, freshened up pretty well. This one, this clock, I think, is a replacement gauge that somebody put in 25 years ago before I bought the car, but those plastic faces over there came out really well, cleaned up nice. So I really like that Plastex product. You know, I think the taillights were, you know, kind of a little too advanced in their oxidation to come out really well, but it's not bad. I like it. See ya.